And we're back with the DOGFATHER'S modeling toys. Okay, this is the first update on the U.S. Botany Bay 3D printed model. I'll turn on the light here. Okay. It got a coat of gray paint. And with all these little like doors, I'm putting in like a metallic gray, dark. I gotta do another coat. My finger hit that thing right there. And then there's that. That's gotta get another coat of paint on the dark sides. But there's that. Like I said, I also got to go over it again. For some reason, my airbrush works good for a few minutes and it starts kicking out on me. I don't know. Maybe I quit buying cheap guns. And there's the... Oh, there it is. The engine pod. And then you got these 3 little sections here. And then the solar panels looking things. They've all got... Yeah, I gotta go over it again. I may just use a whatchamacallit, paintbrush until I figure out what... I mean, I've taken the airbrush apart and cleaned it, but don't seem to work. So, that's that for now. I'll have another update on the same video here when I finish everything. So, hold on. I'll be back in it for you a second, for me a while. Alrighty, so I'm back after I painted and repainted. My airbrush gun really sucks. So I gave it a good cleaning. It didn't help much, but it did do better. So let's start and put a second coat of paint on that. And I see I missed this. Well, I had that covered up with tape, so I wouldn't. But I'll get a paintbrush and dab some paint on top of that right there. But I did do it like that. And you see I highlighted or detailed it a little bit. Just the boxes. Okay, that's the front, and then whatever you call these things. I call them cargo holes, but I painted them black, or not black, metallic. And then I went back and gave it another coat of gray, which then I did all these little squares. Then here. And I'll show you. Let's see, what wasn't that? Oh, yeah, this part. Same with that. And then this part. And I put some of that metallic on there, on these like beams here. Haven't made up my mind if I want to make it look like it's been hit by a few asteroids or space dust. Now that came out better than I wish they had somebody close here that could teach you how to use an airbrush and clean it properly. I mean, I go by YouTube things, and I don't know if I'm screwing it up more or what, but okay, here's the wings for that hooks onto here, like that, and then you hook these solar panels up to it. And then I did put it dark in the middle of that side, and the side that would be pointing toward the ship, I didn't. I just made it gray. So everything's ready for assembly. It'd be slow. Let's see, where's the stick at? Don't tell me I lost the stick. Because you need the stick. But okay, sorry about that. But I will put these two parts together first. It'll be like that. And so forth. So of course, by this time in Star Trek history, Khan's already left Earth. So there ain't no hurry. But I have really freaking... I gotta calm down. I got this thing where if I lose something, I start freaking out, and I don't accomplish nothing. But I'm gonna... The one thing I know, I was taught by my father who built models, don't rush it. Do it right the first time, that way it looks good. And that's exactly what I want to do. Just like that, I painted that. Yeah, I painted the end, the metallic. So you gotta glue that. Now they say you can use Gorilla Glue. So I might just use regular model glue. It's the same thing. It's a epoxy, basically. So until this will be it for now. Until I start putting it together, I'm gonna let these parts dry. And I gotta go back to, time you watch this, I gotta go back to work the next day. That's babysitting my granddaughter. Looks like a submarine from that point of view. Expect Sean Connery to come out and be Hunt for Red October. But that's it for now. Like I said, I'm going to let this stuff cure and dry and blah, blah, blah. So until then, wait, I got to get this out of the way. No, the dogs say it, but I want to say it. Please subscribe. If you want me to beg, I'll beg. But please subscribe. I mean, the more viewers I get, maybe eventually I can compete with the big dogs on YouTube. Give me a big thumbs up on the YouTube to pass this video around the YouTube channels. And leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me, go jump off a bridge. Tell me something. I really appreciate the support for the last video I put out about the conquest for the Planet of the Apes. I really appreciate the viewers and the views. So far, that's one of my best videos I've put out. So, let's try to keep up the good work with that. Passing this around and people watching. Because I don't want to just do Planet of the Apes. I like Star Trek, Star Wars, Babylon 5, all that stuff. Speaking of which, I'd love to find a Babylon 5 model. Not the ship, the station, that is. Well, that's it. That's it. I'm going to say goodnight for now. And until the next video, I'll see you out there. Bye-bye.